How you doing? And welcome to another episode of Collecting with Rob. So I just came back from a pretty cool Comic-Con in my area. Got to meet some really cool people and get some really cool items. So let's show you what we got. Alright, starting off with, so this particular piece I got from my dad. Particularly, this is a show that he used to watch growing up with my grandpa all the time. So this particular actor was there, so I figured why not get it and get it inscribed to him. So it's Eddie Munster, legend from the Munsters, and he signed it to him, to Rich. That's his name. So really cool, very nice guy, very cool to meet. Now getting to what I pretty much went there for. I mean, I love going to Comic-Cons. I love seeing the different vendors and the different items and seeing what I can get. But there was a couple of big names there that I definitely wanted to meet, add to my collection, especially Star Wars and Marvel. So let's show you what we got. So starting off with, very interesting, this is signed by Marquand, who plays the Stonekeeper. He also plays Ultron in Marvel. He's also in The Walking Dead, one of my favorite shows. Big character in that. So very interesting about this pop that he signed for me. So let's show you first. Really nice paint pen in yellow. You see how he put the quote? He asked me, if he pretty much said he'll give me a quote. I didn't have to pay extra or anything. He just said, let me give you something cool. He gave me Hail Hydra. So very interesting about this guy, Russ, is I've met some pretty cool people through the years. I think he may be the nicest celebrity I ever met. He really took the time to talk to me, talk about Marvel, talk about Walking Dead. He loved this Funko specifically because I didn't even think of this, honestly, when I bought it. The reason why I bought this Funko is because the regular Avengers Funko is going for over $100. But he's like, this is the first Funko I believe he signed today of this particular type. And he said it's interesting because I didn't think of it, but, he really enjoyed it. He's in Walking Dead, obviously. So you got Marvel and you got Zombies, two of his big franchises that he's in all in one. So he's really happy to sign this. He said he would love to be in like a Marvel Zombies show in the future, maybe a cartoon animated or something. And then he noticed my shirt. Of course, I was wearing a Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Clint Barton shirt. And he may have spoiled something. I don't know. I don't know what he knows. I don't know whatnot. So I'm not getting him in trouble or anything. I don't think he even knew or anything, but it was pretty funny. He's like, he just finished watching that with his family. He told me, Hawkeye, he loved it. I mean, who doesn't? It's such a great show. And he's like, oh, she's actually getting her own spin-off. That's really cool. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I know she's probably, obviously, does Young Avengers stuff and things like that. Maybe Hawkeye season 2. I don't know if that's happening, but definitely, obviously, a lot of stuff with Haley and Young Avengers is coming up. But he did mention potentially a spin-off series that she's getting. I don't know. Maybe it'll be announced soon. Maybe in the future. Maybe he just heard rumblings. Maybe he's just guessing. Maybe he confused it with Young Avengers and stuff. I don't know. But it's pretty cool. I hope she does get a spin-off show. That's pretty cool. But it was pretty cool to talk Marvel with him. He obviously, not only is he like a big actor, in these movies and Walking Dead, but he's also a fan, and he likes to talk to other fans. So that's really cool. He likes to talk about Marvel. He really likes. Of course, he loves Walking Dead. I think that's one of the first big franchises he was in. So very cool. I highly recommend if he ever comes to a local Comic-Con to you or anywhere, go in there and get something signed, maybe talk with him a little bit. Really cool. Definitely one of the nicer actors out there. So very cool, and I thank him for this. So here we go. I'll show you again the quote, Hail Hydra. And yes, so very cool. Moving on for Star Wars, who else was there was Emily Swallow. So Emily Swallow had a bunch of photos to choose from and things like that. I decided to get, again, another Funko. I think there's a lot of photos out there. You see in a lot of mystery boxes, the photos, there's just so much. She does a lot of cons. But I think Funko just holds more value at this time. And, I think it's cooler. And she asked me what pen to sign. So I said yellow, paint pen. She did that. Looks really cool. Really nice big signature. Emily Swallow. Very reasonably priced, both of them. I can't complain. I mean, I really love this stuff. Of course, I also, in Artist Alley, I like to support the artist. This is from Bruno Illustration Design. If you want to look them up, I'm going to actually take this out. I'll show you all the information, if you can read that. If you want to take a look Yeah, they have an Instagram, rbruno ILL, for Bruno Illustration. So, and this is a art print, 44 out of 250, and it's got all three. Now, this would have been nice, considering all three just finished signing, to get all three of them to sign, Haley, Renner, and Q. But obviously, it's too late for that now. But definitely just, I like to support the artist as much as I can. And anything Hawkeye, I buy to add to my collection. So, very cool. So, those are my pickups. So, we got that. We got Eddie Munster for my dad. Very cool. We got the Armorer, Emily Swallow, from The Mandalorian. Probably the best Star Wars show right now. Still better than Obi-Wan, better than Boba Fett by far. And all the Star Wars shows, I think Mandalorian is still the top of the cake right there. And then we got, of course, the great Red Skull. So really cool, signed with the quote. So I really enjoyed myself at this con. Really a lot of fun. Always good to go to these things, meet some celebrities, get some cool autographs, and get some really cool stuff signed. So thank you as always for watching, and as always, happy collecting.